The possibility that a Filipina's attraction to you could be genuinely physical. While we've explored how new experiences and environments reveal different aspects of personality, there's a simpler explanation that foreign men consistently overlook. Could it be that the Filipina showing interest in you is motivated by something as straightforward as finding you physically attractive? Before dismissing this possibility, consider how dramatically beauty standards differ between cultures and why your mirror might be lying to you about your appeal in the Philippines. I've witnessed countless foreign men question a Filipina's interest, searching for hidden agendas when sometimes the answer is staring them in the face. Western men often carry their home country's beauty standards as mental baggage, assuming they hold the same market value everywhere. This assumption creates a blind spot that prevents many men from accepting that they might simply be considered handsome or sexually appealing to Filipinas. This insecurity isn't unfounded. It stems from experiences back home, where many average-looking men receive limited attention from women. When suddenly faced with genuine interest in the Philippines, these men often default to skepticism, convinced there must be an ulterior motive. She couldn't possibly be attracted to me, they think. She must want something else. Filipino beauty standards differ significantly from Western norms in ways that might benefit you. Height is a perfect example. In the Philippines, where the average male height is around 5'4" to 5'7", a man who's 5'10" or taller immediately stands out. What might be considered average height in America or Europe becomes a striking feature in the Philippines. I've seen Filipinas whisper and giggle when a tall foreigner walks by, genuinely impressed by this physical attribute alone. Many Filipinas appreciate traits common in Western men: defined jawlines, prominent noses, and lighter-colored eyes. These features can make you exceptionally attractive in Manila or Cebu. Even facial hair often draws positive attention in the Philippines, where many local men can't grow full beards. Body types tell a similar story. While Western media glorifies the chiseled physique, many Filipinas are drawn to what Americans might call a dad bod. A slightly husky frame can signal prosperity and generosity in Filipino culture. One Filipina I interviewed put it bluntly: "Skinny men remind me of poverty. A man with some meat on his bones looks like he can take care of himself and others." Skin tone differences also play a role. While the Philippines has a complex relationship with colorism that favors lighter skin, many Filipinos find the novelty of different skin tones appealing, just as many Westerners are drawn to the warm, brown tones of Filipino skin. Despite the conservative reputation of Philippine society, individual Filipinas have the same range of sexual attitudes and desires as women anywhere else. Some may be attracted to foreign men partly because they perceive them as more open-minded about sexuality, where traditional Filipino culture often places strict limitations on women's sexual expression. When physical attraction is the primary motivation, several warning signs typically emerge. Late-night meetups with reluctance to spend time together during daylight hours, limited public appearances, especially avoiding places where she might encounter people she knows, reluctance to meet friends or family, even after a reasonable time dating, conversations that rarely progress beyond superficial topics or physical compliments. None of these signs necessarily mean her interest is insincere. They simply indicate that physical attraction might be the primary driver. Problems arise when one person expects more than the other is willing to give. Given these cultural differences in beauty standards, how should you approach your appearance when dating Filipinas? The research is clear. Physical appearance matters. Proper hygiene, clean clothes, and a well-groomed presentation demonstrates self-respect and consideration for others. Basic grooming isn't optional. It's essential for making a positive impression. I remember Tom, an American who had been struggling with online dating in the Philippines. During his first visit to Manila, he initially received lukewarm responses when meeting women he'd chatted with online. After a local friend suggested he switch from his usual deodorant to a popular local cologne and trade his baggy t-shirts for fitted button-downs. The difference was remarkable. The same women who had seemed hesitant suddenly found reasons to touch his arm or stand closer during conversations. It wasn't that he had changed fundamentally. He had simply aligned his presentation with local expectations. In the Philippines, where the climate often leads to multiple showers per day for locals, smelling fresh and looking clean can set you apart more than you might expect. Cologne usage is widespread among Filipino men, so adopting this practice helps you meet basic local expectations. Your clothing choices matter as well. While the Philippines has a more relaxed dress code than many Western countries, making an effort shows respect. You don't need designer labels, but clean, well-fitted clothes appropriate to the setting demonstrate awareness and consideration. Flip-flops and shorts are fine for the beach, but a collared shirt and decent shoes make a world of difference for dinner or meeting her friends. The key insight here is balance. Making an effort with your appearance increases your chances of attracting and keeping a Filipina's interest. But relationships built solely on physical attraction tend to have limited staying power. Physical attraction might initiate a relationship, but other factors must develop for it to endure. Another practical consideration: if physical attraction is driving her interest and you're connecting online without immediate plans to visit, assume someone else is meeting her needs locally. Physical presence matters, and the opportunity may be fleeting if not acted upon. Many successful relationships between Filipinas and foreigners begin with physical attraction before deepening into something more meaningful. The challenge is recognizing where you stand in this progression and whether both parties are moving toward the same goal. Open communication becomes essential, though cultural differences may make direct conversations about physical attraction challenging. One advantage Western men often have is their willingness to discuss relationship expectations more explicitly than might be common in traditional Filipino dating. Used thoughtfully, this directness can help clarify whether physical attraction is the sole driver or part of a broader connection. Just remember that such conversations require sensitivity to cultural norms around discussing sexuality.